Yeah. You know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and cronies will need to turn the fans only. Came out my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch it, it's fantastic. This is classic practice, my little gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the park of Jurassic. Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now, I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Life's not gonna let you still. Two kids in a parking lot. When Sunday best just wasn't good enough. I remember those days in my golden age. So hey, so look at me now. I'm so statuesque, so bloody picturesque. Oh, what is this feeling? Come on, honey, tell me the meaning. What color is this? 'Cause I just wanna be a part of it. Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now, I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you. Standing at the top of the hill. Love you still. You don't want the letter, but I don't want the same.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Athletics. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Miguel Tejada. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go. And starting this one, Tim Hudson. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Derek Jeter, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. This to third, and it stays fair. It's in and out of his glove. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still manages a throw, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And up next for New York, Robinson Cano.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Inside, just missed. Cano went deep in his most recent game. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Breaking ball misses outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Lou Gehrig.
Well, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
That one fouled off. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Lou Gehrig, the next to hit, takes ball 1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yankees nothing, A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, CC Sabathia. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Comes up empty. Sabathia out throwing a complete game. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Posada collects. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
And they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's a big power threat. Jose Carrasco. On the ground to short, Jeter. Sends it across to first, and the inning is over. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and here is
Yankees,
Mickey Mantle.
Center fielder Mickey Mantle.
Mantle launched a homer in his most recent game. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Batting sixth, left fielder
Here is Aaron Judge. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. Judge out on the play.
Batting seventh, right fielder number 55.
Hideki Matsui stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a little bit low. And that misses. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-0. Jorge Posada waiting to hit for the Yankees. 2 out, space is empty. Gets him to chase it. It's 3-1.
1 strike.
And that's low for ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Posada.
Man at first, and here is Jorge Posada. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Matsui off of first with 2 away. Right side, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with it to first.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGwire. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Second baseman, number 19.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And that's a fair ball. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Wastes no time there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Two on, one out. Damon digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Second and third, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Kendall. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Late swing fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Two outs. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. That one the other way. Romero in plenty of time to first, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Huge opportunity missed there. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Hudson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ventura getting to start at third, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fouled off left side.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time up. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One out, base is empty.
One ball, two strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Tap foul at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, two strikes.
And that one missing low.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One up, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. He's 0 for 1. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And misses inside. That one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way,
Now batting,
but that
number
time
33.
a little anxious.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Carrasco. Foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Strikes.
Up and in, and the count is even 2-2. And there's the ball. Jason Giambi in the on-deck circle for the A's. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still no score. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now Babe Ruth.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Now a chance for Lou Gehrig. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderer's Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderer's Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories. While Ruth hit these high towering fly balls out of the park, Gehrig just crushes line drives into the stands. I mean, he hit absolute bullets.
And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
4th inning underway, no score. Strike three, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Mantle stands in now and watches strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Jason Giambi.
Hitter, Jason Giambi.
Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
McGuire now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Misses inside, and the count is 1-2. Oh, he gloves it, the throw, and they get the out.
Now batting, number 19.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
And now, number 19. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Posada collects, fires the first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And ball 1 to Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, number 55.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now here is Hideki Matsui. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Ground ball, could be 2. Halter over to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Went down on strikes his first time through. He swings and fouls one off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he grounds one to the right side, but that rolls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to third, finds its way through, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. The throw to second is offline.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball, see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Robin Ventura stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Posada stands at second with 2 gone. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Athletics definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
0-2.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now, Jason Kendall. The 1-0. That one missing inside. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in, Max Schumann. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Backed off the plate that time.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And the A's are gone in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Derek Jeter.
Hudson back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slides for the stop. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Robinson Cano stepping in now for the Yankees. In there, and it's 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now up as the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a curve misses outside. Ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And it's through for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. Outside with a breaking ball.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off. Runner at first with no outs here. And a ball evens the count. And a good eye there.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter.
Now
Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Mantle.
First and second, no outs. Mickey Mantle will hit next. There's the strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
That one drifts inside. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and they turn the double play.
Now the shortstop makes the decision, commits to it, touches second himself, and then a strong throw across the diamond to get that second out. Really nice job.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. Judge rips that one. Henderson moves under it and makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Ricky Henderson.
Brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, number 5.
So up next, Miguel Tejada. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Tejada, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. A little out front there as he swings through it.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Mantle on his way over, tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the A's. And they're down 2-0. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Hideki Matsui. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. On the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
On the ground. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. Robin Ventura stepping in now for the Yankees, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And ball one. Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Chambers getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Williams also throwing. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. On to first. Save. He's out following the drop third strike.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. McGuire swings through it for strike one.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Runner around third. The relay throw. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Big RBI for him right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Really important at bat coming up now.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. CC Sabathia out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Yankees, Chambers.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Here's the second baseman. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And it's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and two strikes. So the tying run at second. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strikes him out with 100.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in, Johnny Damon. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile on. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the catcher, Jason Kendall. Late swing, fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And the 0-2.
Ball.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Derek Jeter. First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. One now. Chop back up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 24.
And now Robinson Cano. Now a pop-up on the infield. Schumann pulls that one down, 2 away.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Babe Ruth.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. He's been really good in this one.
The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. And that one fouled off. Gonna miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's through for a hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets.
You've seen that many pitches. You've gotten a look. You've fouled off pitches. So the confidence level is extremely high. And it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's going to be Mickey Mantle. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ruth at second, Garrett at first, 2 out of the inning. Ripped to short. They get the force. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Max Schumann.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Off the mark there. Ball one. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now, Ricky Henderson. And he chases that one below the
0-1's
zone.
the count.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Not close with
1
that
strike.
one. Now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one ripped into right. And there's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Jose Carrasco up next for the A's. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is outside. Out to short. Jeter tosses to first, and that is the inning. The A's strand 1, and our score remains 2-1. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, and we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Tim Hudson stays in the game after a long delay, so we'll see how that impacts him. At the plate to get us started again, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. And down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Hideki Matsui, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Ball one.
That misses.
Inside, ball two.
Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Kendall makes the play, and there's two away.
Now batting, catcher Jorge Posada.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada, 1 for 3.
Well, it's looking like it's going to be a one-run lead to hold on to in the ninth. So let's see if they turn to the bullpen or they keep riding this arm who's been so good to this point.
That one not close. 1-1. In the air, right side. Carrasco settles underneath it, brings it in, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mariano Rivera.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
That one down the line. In time to Gehrig. Now only 1 out remaining.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Now it's the second baseman.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Tap foul at the plate.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
They're down to their final strike.
I'll tell you what,
2 is the count.
He's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
The A's down to their final strike. Now this is a rocket to left. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
it's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya